Before we get into this review, this is the Bill and Ted Face the Music review. I think I should tell you what I thought of the first two. As you guys saw in my Black Friday pickup video, I got this one, the double feature, which includes Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Bill and Ted Face the Music was not going to be available on Black Friday at Walmart because it just came out like a week ago. That maybe they could have done like a $12.96 Blu-ray. I really don't know, or a $15.96 Blu-ray digital copy of the three movies together. I really don't know. But before this, I had never seen Bill and Ted. Any of the Bill and Ted movies. The only thing I knew about Bill and Ted were that they were a household phenomenon. These movies are beloved by millions, and I do know a few people who just think they're alright. So what are my thoughts on the first two? Well, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is not very good, in my opinion. I didn't think it was all that funny. I found it more annoying than anything. I really thought that Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter did a good job in the roles. I just didn't like the story. I didn't like any of the jokes. I didn't think that any of it was funny. I thought that the acting was pretty good, and that there was some good cinematography, lighting, and set designs, but really nothing there. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, I'm going to give props to, because this is a completely different sequel. This is a movie that does not capitalize on the first one's success like Home Alone 2 does, but in defense of Home Alone 2, I love that movie. I acknowledge that it is a sequel that pretty much rehashes the first movie. Yeah, that's a bad thing, but also, what are you expecting? Home Alone 3 didn't do a good job. Home Alone 4, nah, and Home Alone 5, The Holiday Heist, no. Stick with the same formula. This one, I'm going to give it props because it did a good job of getting a different story for the sequel while still having the same feel. I thought that there were some okay jokes in this one. I really like the endings. Sorry. The ending where we meet Thea and Billy. I'm going to say that Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is not as mediocre as the first movie, but hey, this is my humble opinion. And now let's get into Bill and Ted Face the Music. Once told they'd save the universe during a time-traveling adventure, two would-be rockers from Sam... Sorry. Oh, bless myself. San Dimas, California, find themselves as middle-aged dads still trying to crank out a hit song and fulfill their destiny. I was not expecting much from this. I only rented this from Family Video because I finally had the first two. I had not seen either of them, and I just decided, you want to know what? I'm just going to watch all three films back to back to back, and that's what I did. And the films get better with each movie. I didn't think this movie was very funny, but there were some very enjoyable moments. They had fun with it. You can definitely tell that Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves are definitely happy to be back in these roles, playing these guys again. They're having a blast, but I think they were a little too old to do it. We have Samara Weaving as Thea, and Bridget Lundy Payne as Billy. I gotta say that this film is the best of them, but that's not saying it's a great movie. It's the strongest of the trilogy, and I don't think we're going to get a fourth one because they did a stupid thing by releasing this in some theaters that were open, and also on VOD. You could rent it for $20 or buy it for $25. I was not going to do that. I waited until the Blu-ray came out, and I rented it from my local rental store. and I'm glad I did that. One, I'm supporting my local video store, and two, I actually get to see the movie now and not pay $20 and not end up liking it at all. Now, I do like this movie a little bit. Samara Weaving does a good job, as does Bridget, but again, the comedy just isn't there. Now, I know why people love these movies. I completely get it, but this is just not for me. The comedy just doesn't work for me most of the time. Now, I do gotta say that if I'm not gonna say any spoilers at all, but they do pay homage to a certain character from the other two that I thought was really well done, and while still having a character like that, I liked the costume designs. I really liked uh the two daughters' performances, but then again, I love Samara Weaving. I'm in for pretty much anything she's in. You already have me on board. Keanu Reeves is trying to do comedy again. I don't think it worked, but I think I am used to him as a action star now, and I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I haven't liked a lot of his movies. Knock Knock was bad. I loved Ana de Armas though. But the problem is with this movie, with this franchise, the comedy just doesn't work for me. There's my review of Bill and Ted Face the Music and two impromptu reviews for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure double feature. I will see you guys in the next reviews. I got reviews for The Princess Switch and Girl coming up. I actually just shot. I'm going to shoot those now, and you are seeing this video Friday morning at 10 a.m. So the Princess Switch and Girl should be up by now. They should have gone up. I am shooting this on Thursday afternoon, so they should be up tonight. Stay tuned for more reviews. I'm going to have reviews for Hallmark movies. I also have reviews coming up for The Mandalorian, season 2, episode 5. Episode 5. I will also have reviews for many more things, which I'm going to get into once I get into the Princess Switch Switched Again, and Girl. So I will see you guys next time.